Welcome back to Sunshine Forest on Farming Simulator 25. It's episode 9. Prepare yourself with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, we're into January, it's 8:02, the money's gone up, I have spent some time logging. As you can see, our crane has arrived. We've got enough, I think, to buy a new log trailer and probably a lorry. I was going to go dolly, and then I thought, no, you know what, let's go lorry. I'm going to head out to my gear, and what we'll do, we'll order the lorry and the trailer. The first tray load I'm going to bring up now, I've already got my 8s on it, and my 6s I'm going to be putting on. You'll see how much I've cut down, and there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, and we're going to address the elephant in the room momentarily once I've done my purchasing. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. I'm going to go out and I'm going to mark my territory. Not in the way that dogs do. We're going to use a spray can. I said in the last episode I was going to do that. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to go to here. I did look at, I think, oh, I might just do that, but I've used that before. So I thought, let's use the Volvo F-Series. This is a smetty version. 500 horsepower, which adds a bit of money on. That's more than I thought it was going to add on, but... oh, you know what, it'll be useful. Do we go... oh, do we go monster? No, let's stay a 4x2. Keep that the same. Design, what was that? Oh, do we keep it plain? We'll go fancy. I reckon we go, say, 500 for the extra bit on there, isn't it? Let's do that. Mud flaps, none, yes. Let's go, yes. Roof setup, I'm leaving as it is. Additional lights. Not they're going to come on at all, but you know, we could probably put them on. Let's just go with those. Front, I can't remember what this is. Oh, that's that, okay. Let's keep that. Beacon lights. Do I want beacon lights? Yes, let's have beacon lights. Let's go with a larger tank as well. And then I'll have a fiddle around with the main colour. Shall I go Volvo? Let's go. We're going to keep it in the construction-y theme, I reckon. Let's go Volvo yellow. Whoa, she bright. But we'll go with that. Grille colour, let's go... can we go metallic on that? We can. I like it. Chassis colour... rim colour. Ah, what is... oh, right, we want that on that. There we go, that's better, isn't it? I like that, bit brighter. Chassis will leave the same, rims will leave as they are, double license plate. We're up to 90,000, but I reckon for a 500 horsepower rig we should be alright, shouldn't we? Let's purchase that. That will be delivered. And then next we have got oh yeah, I was going to go with that trailer, wasn't I? It was under, did we start on flatbeds? It was there. This. And then we were going to go back that way until we got to that. We'll leave that the same. We zoomed out as far as we can go on this. Wow, okay. Potentially. That's a good point, actually. Do we need more axles? I think more axles might be a good idea. Wide tyres, more axles. It's an extra £6 grand. Okay, fair enough. Let's do it. Rear hitch, we'll put one on just in case. We'll go pin. Chassis, again, I think I might... how's that going to look? Bit too light, I think. Let's go with that and then do it. Yeah, that'll be alright. Log forks colour, again, we want to keep it bright so we can see them. Yeah, no, what should I go white? What's that one? Colour name 23. Yeah, we'll go white. Rim colour we'll leave as it is, no license plate on that. So this should give us... we should be able to get 2 lots of 8s or possibly 3 lots of 6s, and that's what we were going to do a test on that, weren't we, to see how that would work. That's 67. and those will be delivered. I'm going to see you down. I'm going to head down now because I've left all my gear down there, so that's why I'm on the bicycle, and we'll check this all out. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll address the elephant in the room while we're cycling down. So on our ride down, I have got a lot of people who are very angry with me because I've been cheating on Farming Simulator with another game. It's outrageous. How dare he? How dare he waste time playing other things when he should be playing Farming Simulator? My channel has been built on all sorts of games. I've played Farming Simulator predominantly. My channel was built on Farming Simulator. I have played all sorts of things over the years, but all of a sudden now, it's abhorrent. The whole concept of me playing another game is absolutely outrageous. How dare I? It baffles me, it really does. And some of the comments, some of the stuff people have been sending me is awful. I mean, some horrible stuff people have sent me, messages and comments, and it's like, I don't get it. I understand that you guys, if you want to play something else, you go play something else. You can play Farming Simulator, you go and play something, whatever you want to do. If you only ever play Farming Simulator, that's great, that's absolutely fine. I've played all sorts of games over the years and do play all sorts of games, and I've kind of prided myself on that, and I've played all sorts of games on the channel, and I don't know why all of a sudden playing something else is so horrendous, so horrific, so awful. I don't understand. Comments along the lines of, what a complete waste of time, it could have been a Farming Simulator video. Why? So I'm talking about Roadcraft, of course. I've been very excited, and again, that thing of, I'm a shill, I'm only doing it because I'm being paid to. No one's paid me to do anything. I was going to buy Roadcraft anyway. I played Construction Simulator, I played Mud Runner, a Spin Tires game, I played Snow Runner, I played Expeditions, and I love all of them. You've seen my content. I love playing those games. I love playing this game. I get excited about all sorts of stuff because I'm an excitable person. There's nothing wrong with that. I've said that many times before. And I was going to buy it anyway. I was excited. I deliberately didn't watch any PC content when they did the Steam event back in March, whenever it was, February, March, because I wanted it to be fresh. When I got the game, I wanted to play it and experience it on console. Focus Entertainment reached out and said, we'd like to send you a copy, we'll send you a code, make some content. Brilliant. That was awesome. The game was $34.99, which I would have bought anyway. So have they bought me for $34.99? No. Have I enjoyed playing the game? I love it. I think it's brilliant. It's great fun. And I know people are going to get angry at me for saying this, but you know what? Get over yourselves. If you're one of those people that's been having a go at me, if you're one of those people that's not, I'm not having a go at you. You know that. The supportive people, the friendly people, the kind people, the nice people, the lovely commenters. I don't mind constructive criticism. I don't mind that at all. I've said that before. But you know what? If you're one of those people, just take a day off once in a while, please. I just don't understand it. And can you tell I'm angry? I'm really, really angry. I'm frustrated. I'm beyond angry. I'm furious. I'm at a point where I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter to somebody. I'm very. That's how angry I am in Britain. That's angry. But I'm on here. I'm playing this. So this is what I was going to say. Anyway, let me do this first. 8s are on. 6s. I've done this, and I used the tree marking spray, which I don't use very often. And I suddenly had a thought. I've got all these trees, and when I built up to 294 grand from where we were, I can't remember where we were in the last episode, I left some dead standing trees as markers. So the dead standing trees were at the edge of where I'd cut last time. So that one I left, and then we started cutting in that direction. I left that one, I left that one, I left that one down there, and that one down there. So you can see how much forestry we've done since the last episode. And what I also did was, here I marked this with an X, generic symbol, not anything in particular. That one there, that one there. I was going to do another one a bit further back, but I haven't got that far yet. This is my divide. This side are 8 metre cuts. That side are 6 metre cuts for the time being. So all the wood that's dumped this side is all 6 metre. Bottom right, 6 metre. Boom. Anything that side of the divide, 8 metre. Which, as you can see, there's a lot less on the floor because I've been loading the trailer up. So here's what I was going to say about all of that, people getting cross with me. Because playing Roadcraft is fairly linear when you start off as far as gameplay goes and you're following instructions and whatever. At the time of recording this episode, I've done 5 episodes on Roadcraft, and I did those prior to the embargo lifting, so I can release an episode each day for 5 days, and then I'll probably continue playing. Whether I'll do content to put out or whether I'm just going to play for me, don't know, haven't decided yet. And because it's linear, the amount of gameplay time in those 5 episodes works out about 8 hours maybe. It's 5 hours of recorded footage, but maybe 8 hours, maybe that's a bit much, maybe 7 hours. Anyway, regardless, about 7 hours of gameplay for 5 episodes. 5 episodes. And there's a bit of editing and stuff on top of that. Fair enough. The time it has taken me to do the forestry along this strip, over to that side, load up my trailer, take my trailer backwards and forwards to get myself up to 294 grand, to which I've just bought a new lorry and a trailer, between episodes, not an episode, between episodes, was 9 hours. 9 hours at different intervals of gameplay to get to that point. And I haven't made an episode. That's 9 hours of gameplay off camera to get to this point. So the argument of what a waste of time, you could have done a farming simulator video, I have been preparing a farming simulator video. It's taking a while because it's forestry. So please, just have a think. Also think about the impact of your comments, and that's generally speaking the keyboard warrior world we live in. Just think about the impact you're going to have on the person that's receiving them. Generally speaking, I can shrug off the odd comment here and there, but some of them have been horrible. And because people seem incensed, I mean absolutely incensed, I think I posted episode 2 and within 3 minutes of it posting it already had 6 dislikes and people were already angry. So why? If you watched my first impressions video and knew you were angry and didn't like it, why have you watched the second one? To be angry and to have a go at me. And I suppose it's had the desired effect because I'm talking about it now in the video. But this is what I do. I talk about stuff in my videos. So what I'm going to do now is load up the 6s. By the time we've done that and we get back over there, hopefully my lorry and my log trailer will be delivered. That log trailer we can sell, or I could actually attach it on the back and we could run. Oh, I wonder if my lorry would pull all of that. Ooh, we'll see if it will hook up. Maybe it will. Maybe we'll keep hold of it. And we're going to put up a big log crane, and what I'm going to try and do is load up a train. If we can load up a train, unless I'm saying that now, if we can load up a train, we will. I'm not saying we can, but if we can, let's open that up. I'm going to be doing what I've been doing leading up to this. I've been using the grapple and the tension straps in harmony. So what I've been doing is grabbing the bundle like that, grabbing it up, squeezing it right up so it's nice and tight, tension strapping, undoing like that, which means that when I come to load it on, if I go from the back or the side or whatever I'm going to do, I have to be careful because the I'll bring that in a little bit, because the grapple has been getting caught up. I've been, you know, it happens. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I don't understand why all of a sudden, when SnowRunner first came out, my views on my SnowRunner stuff were off the chain. I mean, crazy views. I think a lot of that's also down to YouTube and the way YouTube have changed their algorithms now. And whereas before, like if I posted a video on something different, YouTube would say, look world, here's a video by this person, and it was different content to what I normally did, so it was that kind of, you know, this is a little bit different, check it out. Now what they do is say, this guy plays Farming Simulator, so we're going to share this with anyone who watches and plays Farming Simulator. No, why? That makes no sense. Surely you want to share it to a wider audience so people get to see something different they don't normally watch. I don't understand how the YouTube stuff is working these days. It doesn't equate, it doesn't add up. That one started to shift. Yeah, it's very odd. I don't know what's going on with it. So So yeah, I don't know, and I suppose that's why people are getting annoyed, because if it's only sharing, if I'm playing Roadcraft or something else that's not Farming Simulator, and all it's doing is pinging it out to Farming Simulator viewers, you're never going to gain a bigger audience. You're never going to gain more people that might go, oh, I never would have thought of watching this, or, you know, I didn't know this guy made other content, or, you know, I don't know. It's very odd. It's that kind of, when algorithms get too smart for their own good. It's like, we know you, we know what content you make now, we know who to push your stuff to. No. Why would you push my stuff to people who are already watching my stuff? Surely you want to push it to people that aren't watching my stuff. That, to me, makes more sense. But what do I know? I'm not an algorithm. Whoever makes these things. People apparently smarter than me. Anyway, that's me. Rant over. For those people who love the rants, there you go. You're welcome. If you have been annoyed by the previous rants, there are probably numbers you can call. There are probably websites. There are probably all sorts of things, you know. If you feel that you need some kind of support, that's absolutely fine. If my ranting has annoyed you, then potentially think about whether you might be one of the people that caused the rants. That's always the thing to consider, isn't it? Maybe it was. Drop those there, do that, that. That's all moving way too much. Why is that all jiggling? It's that thing again, isn't it? The floor. That's awful. It didn't do this last time. Look at it. These are all strapped down and look at them moving. Hopefully it won't do it so badly on the next one. I don't know. We'll find out. Right. Let's go. Okay, we're loaded. Isn't it always the way? I've loaded how many lorries now over the years, and how many on this series, on and off camera, and that one was an absolute nightmare. Funny how you get the odd one every now and again that just doesn't want to know. It's because at the bottom it was an odd shaped log on the bottom, and it wasn't 6 meters. I think that's what caused all the problems. Again, I should have left that, put it on the top probably. Now I'm not going over to the lumber mill because this is going on the train. So I'm going to go over here because this is where we're going to set up our new gantry crane, which is kind of bizarre that this is now going to parallel what I was doing on Roadcraft. Not logs, but using gantry cranes and stuff like that. But I need to give myself enough space here to back up and move around. And then what I'll do is I'm going to bring out the other trailer because I don't know whether it's going to hook up so we can run both trailers, which would be crazy. If we can double load them, then we can really start making some money. So the plan is, by the end of this episode, I'm going to get the train in, we'll back it up, we'll use our new crane. The problem is, as soon as I undo the tension straps on that trailer, those logs are all going to start moving. They're going to start jostling all over the place, and it's going to become an absolute mess. Oh, there we go, our lorry's here with our new trailer. It's going to be interesting driving up alongside the other one. What's the other one? A 40 foot, and this was a 50. Is this a 54? I can't remember. That's nice. And I was right. Look, lights on. Nothing. Those top lights are pointless. Right, if I do this at an angle across here, so it's not as steep an angle. Kind of. If I take this first, oh no, that's a nightmare, isn't it? On the wrong side. If I go across there on the wrong side of the tracks, I've got to go around. That's alright, let's drive around. Let's enjoy our new vehicle. And once I've got my logging set up just where I want it, with this nice big trailer with a lorry, which is going to make life a lot easier, and we can swap this trailer out from a log trailer to a low loader. We can do all sorts of stuff with this, so this trailer is going to be quite useful. Then we can turn our attention back to the farm and start looking at farm buildings, bigger tractor maybe, and start really expanding our equipment, what we need for the farm. I'm just thinking of the 6 meters, right? So let's line up next to the 6s. I don't know, actually. I don't know. We certainly wouldn't get... If we get 3, I suppose if we overhung a bit there, maybe. Let's line up to where the support is, which is... Well, actually, if we overhang... Oh, yeah. We'll get 2 loads of 8 on there. Absolutely no problem at all. 3 6s might be a bit of a stretch, but with that rear trailer hitch, if we can hook to that trailer as well, we could run 3 lots of 8. I mean, potentially 3 lots of 8 and a load of 6, but that's quite extravagant, I think. We'll go back for the crane. And setting this up, I've got to get this just right. That's a smart looking rig right there. It's a bit custardy, but you know, custard yellow. Probably don't need my beacons on because there's not really anyone else around, but you know, health and safety, we should have them on. You know what'll happen? There's not a soul for hundreds of miles, then an inspector will turn up. And then you'll get in all sorts of trouble. Now I've got to make sure. Now remember, we've gone for the extension on this as well, so how much gap do I give myself to put this crane up? I reckon that might be about right. About there? Do we think? I guess we'll find out, won't we? If I go back... So about there, maybe? Let's say yes, for argument's sake. Beacon. Actually, no, I'm going to keep the beacons off. On, even, because, you know, we're going to be doing crane stuff. Engine off. Now. It should flash. Oh, have we done that? Oh, we're off. We're on off kilter. How have we managed to do that? Let's fold it back up again. How I could have sworn. Oh no, we are at an angle. But, God, I tell you what, that weren't bad going. We are pretty much right on the... Another foot or two the other way and we would have been too close. If I do it back like an angle, that should get our angle about right, shouldn't it? And you know what? Whatever it ends up being now, we'll go with that. Engine off. And go again. As long as the train can get past. We should be absolutely golden. Oh, look at that. You know, sometimes, just sometimes. Oh, no, I've just realised what I've done. I wanted to get as far up this way as I could. But that being said, that's going to mean I've got to back in and drive out, or drive in and back out. Because I've put it so close to the trees here, I can't drive through and round, not without taking some of these trees out. Which I suppose we can do. If I took out 2 or 3 of these, we can just have ourselves a track so we can drive through, round, through the gap in the trees and out. Maybe 2 or 3 of those out there. And go through. Yeah, we'll do that. As long as there's no rocks in the way, we should be fine. Now, let's test this out. If we enter our crane again, up and down, forwards and backwards. And then we've got our side to side. I can't remember if, let's, does this have a tension strap? No. Oh, okay. Means I've got to do things proper. Do things proper like, you know? Does it have beacons on it? Something's flashing. Oh yeah, down the bottom. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Lights. We've got lights. And at the back. Oh, come on. It doesn't get much better than that. And then if we go right the way through, we can overhang the train as well. And if we wanted to, we could load up something the other side. Or we could pull up the other side. So if we are going... Oh, that's even better. So if we're bringing logs from our side, I'm pointing again, from our woodland that we bought in the last episode, I can come out there, load up. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So the question is now, what happens? What happens? Let's go there. I don't want to take the logs too far. And then we want to go down. Okay. That'll work. Beacons off, lights off. I need to come right about here. I can't exit the vehicle when I'm overhanging. There we go. Down the ladder. Let's do this thing. And then what we'll do is we'll think about... I know I'm going to undo these straps and the tractor's going to catapult because it's only the straps that's holding it all in place. This is one that it's got a very weird physics dynamic to this. I'm wondering if I can... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Oh, no, hang on. This isn't a... Oh, it's a pull behind, isn't it? Our Volvo doesn't have a rear hitch, does it? I had an idea, but it's not going to work. No. Oh, train's coming. Run! I can't get there fast enough. Quick! Careful. Get to our spot. Boom. Come on, train. Come on, train. It is slowing. Get in. Well. Here's a thing and no mistake. Yeah, actually what I might do is if I grab the other trailer, the lorry with that trailer, back up, attach it, if it will let me attach it, then I can keep the straps all in one place. Oh, it's actually backing right down to where I need it. What are the odds? Oh, come on. So when I hire the train, I can move my crane. How much room have I got? Out to here and out to there. At least for the first trailer, for the first log. We're fine. I planned all of this, you see. I measured it all out, made sure it was in the right place, and I thought, you know what? We can get this to work. Did our heck. Complete accident. Although trying to reverse multiple articulated points is not going to be fun, is it? So, let's detach that. Assuming, of course, it will let me attach. If it doesn't, then we're just going to have to wing it. We'll make it up as we go along. Please hook up. They're both by the same manufacturer in inverted commas. Nope. Because I would imagine when I chose this, did I choose the wrong hitch or did I not get an option? That's a pin. That should... Why is that not... Come on now, play the game. Okay, so I'm not about to do what I thought. Nope. Okay. Carnage it is. Carnage it is. Just trying to look and see. Have we got a gap here? Oh no, just saw that. Yeah, we can make it work. All this dilly-dallying and I'm wasting train time, you know. I think what we have to do is do a bit of landscaping as well. As we use this over time, I would imagine the ground will become a little bit more flattened and muddy. That being said, I don't own this land, so I can't landscape it, can I? Nope. Oh, this is going to be awful. Oh no, what am I talking about? I can manually unstrap it, can't I? So if I take most of the straps off, how are we looking for the train car? We should be able to load all of that onto one, shouldn't we? Disconnect that. What was I thinking? I wasn't, was I? Sorry, I'm making a right old meal of this, but yeah, what was I? Of course. How much the log's going to move? Quick, before it changes its mind. You know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I need to be between supports. There we go. We've lost one. We've lost one already. Trailer's moving. Let's grab as much as we can. Come on. Don't want the trailer. How have I... Okay. That moved. It had to have done. I wasn't like that, was I? No, I wasn't. This is not going to be clean, is it? Come on. There we go. But now I've got to rotate that without opening it. No. God, I tell you what, we haven't got a lot of room, have we? Considering this is what... No, 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 what are you doing? Oh, I don't like this. This is designed to do this. But it's not doing this, is it? It's causing me too much consternation. Oh, I've got logs all over the place. I'm going to have to pull those out. This was supposed to be my saviour. No, just unload. I mean, come on. Oh wait, what's happened to my trailer? Where's my trailer gone? I need to perfect this. This is not the way. I think to avoid going through the leg, I think having this here to load. Hang on a minute. Can I? Will it let me? If I pack this up and then unpack it, will it allow me to unfold it across the tracks? So I have this section here over the tracks. And I haven't got to go through that gap unless I absolutely have to. I've still got to tidy those logs up. Right, let me readjust, test and adjust. Oh my days, it's carnage. I'm going to send the train off because the time it's going to take me to tidy this all up, I'm being charged for the train sat here. So what I'm going to do is just strap this down, what's on here. There was one sticking out this side, one sticking out the other side. I've managed to move those. Let's just cut the straps on here just to get it out of the way. Send the train with what it's got on it. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll tidy the piles up, push some more into the area. We are making an absolute mess of the ground as well. Boggy is not the word. We are bogging down big time. So let's do that. Now it should 640 leasing costs. I hope I make more than that back on the logs I'm sending. That's how long it's taken me so far. Right, so crane is re-established, and as you can see we have set it up so it does go across the track, so I can unload from a lorry onto the train without going through that gap. But if I did want to load some stuff up from this side, I mean going through the gap and twisting it sideways. But what I would do if it was logs, I would probably pick it up, take it through the gap and put it on the floor here. You see our ground here? We're wet, we're boggy, we're making an absolute mess of the ground. And because I moved the gantry a little bit further along, we're not over where these are. I couldn't place it here because the logs were all over the place. So I'm trying to straighten the log piles up. Unfortunately, we've got a mixture now of 8s and 6s. Oh, we did get paid. I didn't even notice what that said, Dan. I'll have to check when I do my editing. But yeah, we got paid something anyway. So what I've got to do now is try and tidy this up. I need to try and move this pile here away from this pile here. And then what I'm going to do is push this pile into a gap and push that forward so the crane can grab it. And what I might do is just end up with a mound here. So if I pull the crane right back out the way, so if we do, what do we want to do? Let's go that way. Like that. And then if I pile them up between this rail and that rail, guess what I need to start looking at as well is potentially within this gap here, some of those supports, you know, like the log supports you can place. There are some ones that are transportable, mobile ones, or ones you can just place down. And then we can put logs between those supports without getting in the way of the rails. That's the other option. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and do that. That's going to take a little bit longer. And then hopefully we'll get a train loaded. And then once we've got a train loaded and selling this way, I'm going to sell that other log trailer because, like I say, it won't hook up to the back. So there's no point. And then I'll go and then we'll start marking our trees out. So I can mark my territory. It's not looking good. How am I going to do this? I suppose just grab them a few at a time, move them over. I think it'd probably be easier actually if I went and got the crane, my excavator. That would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? So it'll take a little while to get it over here, but the time it will save me doing this, which is why I kind of got it in the first place. These are 6s. Yeah, the ground is. Ooh. If I push the 6s to here, then the 8s that are in that gap, like I say, I'll just push those up, and I should be alright for the crane to grab them. Should we try this again? I can't guarantee it's going to be any better, but I've managed to line everything up. I hadn't noticed this before. We've got like an animal dirt mud thing, and it's really become like a sloppy mess. I haven't really. Anyway, let's see how we get on. Like I say, if this starts to go wrong again, then I don't know. We'll see. I should get it all on here, shouldn't I? Yeah, should do. I'll start off with the 8s. And we'll see, actually. I honestly could have sworn we had a... What's the word I'm looking for? As far as I can go. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that M1, am I? I might have to push these a bit further up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start with the 6s. That's where the pile just disintegrates. Come on. Grab them properly this time. Well, we're not going up. There we go. Come on. Go right the way up. Oh, come on. Okay, that's better. That's better than it was. I'll take that. This train car's big, isn't it? We get quite a lot on this. I don't know if I can get all the smaller ones on. Should we try it from here? I don't know if I'm able to do it from here. It's difficult to tell where we are in relation to it. We're on the ground? Come on, grab it right up. Rotate that bundle. Now we go that way a bit. Let's bring it up. That's better. Why are we... No. What is going on? This crane is absolute garbage. Why are we... Even with it fully fully closed, everything's just dropping out the bottom of it. Come on, open. It's all just falling through. That makes no sense. If I close that right up like that, nothing should fall out of that gap. Nothing. Right, let's try it again. Right, nothing. Nothing's going to fall out of that gap. Let's do at least one of these right. Maybe I need to grab smaller loads at a time. Gently does it. Okay. So I'm not sure how we're going to get on with this bit, but come on, grab them all up, grab them nice and tight. Don't fall out. Oh, we caught them. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. Not as much carnage as before. Still a bit, but not too bad at all. Right, let's bring that back to here. And then I'll shove those 8s up a little bit. Let's line up our cab. Come down a ladder. Let's strap those down. Come on. And then we can move on to potentially doing some spraying of our environment. Have I got lights turned? Have I got lights turned on? Don't know. Right, let's see if we can... Oh, that's on. I have got lights on. Once I put those on. Yeah, I need to shove these a bit further up. Just so we can get a better grab on them. Might need to move the train as well, because I'd rather not be having to shove the whole crane along. Come on. There we go. That'll be better. Let's do this. Some of the loading might have been edited out. Realised that was taking a while, but I just wanted to get it right, you know. Come on. One more over here, and we should be good to go. Why are we not catching the end of that? Ah, that'll do. We've got plenty of space. Right. Let's raise that up. That. Shall I back the train or just do the crane? Oh, we'll do the crane. Alright, Steve, we'll do it. Come on. You're always having a go at me. Should we do less? Let's do less. Can we... I can just shove that way. There we go. That's better. Come on, grab them all up nice and tight. Nothing should fall at the bottom. That's closed up. Apart from that odd one there, but we'll be fine. Oh no, I'm still not far enough. I thought I'd be alright. No, that crane grab is closed. Nothing should fall through that. That's as high as up as we can go. Yep. Don't fall out. Don't. Oh, I've got to move the train. Oh no. Don't know. Can we get past those? This is going to be awful. Come on, just jostle a little bit. If we wiggle a little bit. Wiggle it. Just a little bit. Yes. Yes, I do need to move the train. Right, I'm going to load the rest of these on, then we'll send the train on its way. I feel very happy. I'm very pleased with what I've accomplished. Yes, it didn't start off great. I'm not going to lie, it was awful. But all these things are a learning curve. I haven't really used a crane, not in game like this before. I tend to go with the smaller stuff. That works brilliantly. Just been able to partition off enough. Let's go that way. That way. Close on that. Right. Chop out a second. Let's move the train. See you in a bit. I shall bask in my perceived glory for the moment. Let's send this on its way. I'm going to take the telehandler down and I need to move my lorry over. So what I can do now is I can cut down those 2 trees that I've got my X's on. I don't have to do 6 metre ones now. I can just do all 8s. Let's send that on the way. 208. That's a little bit cheaper than last time. 600 and something. Oh, the money went up to 179 because I sold the other trailer. I was only 150 something, wasn't I? I think I got 24, 26. I can't remember what I got now. Something like that anyway. So once that heads off, that's what we're going to do now. This needs a serious clean. Might need to put some gravel or something down on all this, I reckon. It's a mess. Let's go down and do some tree marking, which is what I was intended to do. I thought, yeah, loading the train, that's like a 5-minute job, isn't it? We'll get that done in no time. Oh, okay then. 65,925 on top of what we got with the other stuff, plus 190. Okay. Well, that's covered the cost of what? The trailer. And a little bit towards... That's brilliant stuff. Right. I started to make a little bit of a change down here to delineate our new boundary, which is what we're going to do now, hopefully. So our old boundary went off in that direction, round there. Our new boundary comes up here. So this is all new ground, which is great. And we head off towards the Forest, just up here. So this is going to be a case of, if I stop just there. Oh, I know what I need to do. I don't think my marking spray would have been where it needed to be. So if we go and we look here at our map, so we're kind of heading, well, it's a long area we need to mark out. But if I edge forward, what should happen is, if I bring up our marking spray, I've got it on cross. If I do that, right, can't mark that tree, that's not ours. This one, however, is. So we know that's part of our boundary. That one potentially, let's go out to this one, see if it'll let me mark this one. And I'll work, I don't think this one I'll be able to, nope. So with this one here, if I mark this one, there, and then work my way around, sort of in the direction I was heading. Nope, that's not ours. So at least I can see when I'm cutting my trees, when I get to one of these, I know, there we go, we've hit our boundary. Let me check this one. I don't think I can do this one. Oh, I can. Oh, that's a bit of a worry. No. 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 Okay. Wow, our boundary comes quite in quite a bit, didn't it, from there? Where was the last one we marked? Oh, that was that one there. So we couldn't do that one. This one? That one we couldn't. No. This one? Yep. That one? That one? What should happen is, if I go back to here, there you go, so you can see we're still in our boundary line. It will just make life a lot easier when we come to cut these down. If I work my way in from the edge that we already know is ours, and then work our way out to the outer boundary, I can see my boundary straight away. I'm pretty sure if I go straight away across to this is going to be on our boundary. That one on the outside won't be. Oh, okay. That's interesting. How have we come so off course? Let's check that. Let's go to there. I disagree with that one. That should be one of ours. Let's go to here. Fair enough. Carry straight along, maybe. Yep. We are kind of heading in a slightly outward direction at this point, so it doesn't hurt to double check. No. No. And there you go. You get the idea. And then that will continue. I'll keep checking the map, keep checking the trees. We'll do our bend round again in a moment, I guess. And Dan, you know what I've never actually done? I've never actually used it. I haven't used a spray can a lot. I've done a little bit here and there with them. Need the tree icon to be up. I've never... Does it run out? Can you run out of spray? I guess you must be able to at some point. Or is it just infinite? Not that one. Yeah, I guess you must do at some point. That's not going to be ours, is it? Which means we're doing our bend round now. Again, just double check. No. Oh wow, we really are on the bend round now, aren't we? So that one to here. To have a double check. Yeah, I'm not convinced actually. Let's have a look at this one. I mean, that's dicey. I reckon if we brought the harvester out, I reckon we could probably get away with that one. Cutting it. I don't know if it would let me. Why are we not getting any marking? Have we run out of spray? No. Have we actually run out? That was me saying I didn't know if that was a thing. Seriously. I've got to go and get more. That didn't last very long. Where was the last tree? I've got to work my way all back out again, haven't I? So there's our last one. There's that one there. That is crazy. Let's go to... Why is that not working anymore? They'll still pay me to... No, I've got nothing. What if I put it away, store? Oh, it's gone. So maybe it had run out then. I should have sold it. I should have sold it when I had the chance. Okay, all right, I'll get some more and I'll carry on. But there you go. It all started off all right. We had a little bit of a fracas in the middle, but we come out all right at the end, and now we've got some more gear and we can move on from there. Just a note, just to make people aware, after my rant earlier on, at the time of this posting, I'm already away with MrSealyp. We're up in the lakes for a few days. We've got some stuff we need to sort out. Potentially there might be a video coming because I think we're going to get to visit the Jennings brewery, which is now back up and running, which I talked about before. That is a potential. It depends whether they'll let us film or not. And I'm taking my PlayStation with me, so potentially, again, like I've always said when we go away, the internet is not great when we stay at the barn. I can make a video, I can record, I can edit, but it can take 11, 12, 15 hours for a video to upload. I'm not kidding, it takes that long. And we're back on Sunday, so it depends when this actually posts. But I do appreciate you all sticking with me. If you are the guys that are sticking with me and supporting me, you guys are awesome, and I cannot thank you enough. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.